Hi, this is Chris from mountainlifegearguide.com. Thanks for tuning in. This is our third video that's going to go on the website, mountainlifegearguide.com, and we're going to talk about ski poles. So everything I talk about here, all these products are all on the website. You can either buy it via the links on the website, or you can go to your local ski shop to pick these up. So I felt the need to talk about poles just because I know I've skied my whole life, and I've always skied up until about 15 years ago with fixed length poles, and I see a lot of people at the resort with fixed length poles. Definitely anyone in that beginner, intermediate, range, generally this is the type of pole that they're using. Lakey makes this one. These are my wife's old poles. Perfectly fine pole, the lightweight aluminum. They do the job. They're probably 50 or 60 bucks, not too expensive. But personally, even before I got into backcountry and touring, about 15 years ago when I was living in Colorado, bought some Black Diamond expandable poles from there in Summit County, and they lasted me for like 12 years. So and I'd never go back to a fixed length pole after having that expandable pole. And I'll tell you a little bit about why. So I think the obvious thing is, right, these fixed length poles, as you want to hand them down to family members, the length matters. So you don't have a whole lot of flexibility in length with these. Also, if you ever want to sell the poles, again, you're limited by the person that wants to buy poles and the length that they need, right? Because you can't expand them. So and then I think the most important thing from a functional standpoint is expandable poles just give you more options on the mountain. So if you're going to do a long traverse, or you're at side country at the resort, and you're racing to get to the back bowls, if you've got the ability to expand your poles, get better leverage, it's just going to help you get to where you want to go quicker and with less effort in many cases. Also, on big powder days, you might decide that you want to expand or shrink the where the basket's going to be in the deep snow, which again, these poles over here give you that option. So talk a little bit about that. So this first set of poles, these are the K2 Flipjaws. My 10-year-old daughter, we got these for her a couple years ago. They start at 105 length and go to 125, which is perfect for her, right? So as she grows, she can expand the poles. She can hand them down to her brother, who's 6. So we get a lot of use out of these poles. Then also, as her and her brother get more into the bowl skiing and doing traversing themselves, they're going to have more options to, again, expand these poles, based upon the leverage that they need to get around the mountain. This next set of poles, these are the Traverse Pros by Black Diamond. This is kind of my everyday pole. I've been using this for the last 3 or 4 years, ever since I've replaced the last pair of Black Diamonds that I had. These are super durable, all aluminum, pretty lightweight. All the parts though are also met steel or aluminum. So yeah, it's just a good, nice basket on there too. Been real happy with these poles. Again, the primary advantage, right, is to be able to, as I'm going racing to the West Bowls and Northwest out here at Mount Bachelor, or doing some traversing, I can just expand these poles as needed. So those are great. You can certainly use these too, though, for touring, going uphill. I do all the time. If I forget about my other poles, I'll just grab these, and they do perfectly fine. The next set of poles here, these are the G3 Via Carbons, VIA. These are super lightweight, strong, durable. These are kind of, definitely my go-to for backcountry touring, definitely the longer trips. It's great to have a really lightweight pole. Obviously you want to reduce as much weight as possible, whether it be your skis, boots, or poles in those situations. So these are great. You can certainly use these inbounds as well. They're a little more expensive. I'm guessing these are probably $150 or so. These Traverse Pros were probably $120. They're not that much different, but it all matters. So, and then my wife, who's skiing right now, she's got the DPS carbon expandable poles. I got her those a couple years ago. So very similar to these, just made by DPS out of Salt Lake City. and she's been real happy with those poles. She uses them for touring as well as inbounds. So again, hopefully that's helpful. I think some people are just a little bit intimidated by the expandable poles. They're not, they're made by Black Diamond or G3 or DPS, companies that aren't, as well known as maybe Solomon or K2 or Lanky. But yeah, they make great products. You get more flexibility out of them on the mountain, get more flexibility to pass them down to friends or family members or sell them. So yeah, I would just make that recommendation. But again, thank you for tuning in. Check out mountainlifegearguide.com. All these products are on there. You can either buy them via the links, or like I said, you can buy them at a local shop. So here in Bend, Oregon, got these Black Diamond Traverse Pros from Mountain Supply, from Travis over there. He's great. And then these G3 also got a Mountain Supply from Travis. So, and then my wife, her DPS poles, again, that she's got with her right now, they're from Crow's Feet. So David over at Crow's Feet helped us out there. So again, have a great day, and thanks for tuning in. Bye.